welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a special video today, because for the first time on the channel we are not doing anything car related. We are working on a boat. That's right guys, we have a Suzuki 115 4-stroke motor on this beautiful pontoon boat that my sister and brother-in-law picked up just a few months ago, and today we're going to show you how to change the oil for the 200-hour service. Everything is behind this cover and that access panel, so first the cover has to come off and then the access panel has to come off. So to get this access panel off, the boat actually comes with this wrench. I don't know what size it is, maybe it's a 9 or 10 millimeter, but you've got 7 bolts, 3 on the front and then 4 on the boat side. Take those out. And once you have all 7 of those bolts removed, that cover should come right off. Now that we got the cover off, let me just show you a couple of the areas that we're going to be working on. Obviously we're changing the oil, so we're going to be replacing the oil filter, which is here, and then the drain plug is right down here. Now what we're going to be using to change the oil in this boat is amsoil synthetic marine oil 10W40, as well as a Napa platinum filter number 47145. Now here's something interesting about this motor. There's a dated heat tab right at the top here, so if your engine does overheat, this tab will pop out. So if you guys are looking at a motor or doing an inspection on it, pop the cover off and take a look at this heat tab and see if it has popped out or deformed in any way. That'll give you an indication if the motor has overheated. So before we drain the oil out, what we're going to do is loosen up the fill cap. And then we're going to come down here, open the drain valve, and then lastly we'll change the oil filter. And the idea there is hopefully we get a lot of the oil out of the filter as it's draining down to minimize the mess we're going to make on the driveway. And before we put the drain plug back in, we are going to replace the washer that was on the plug. Alright, so all of the oil has finished draining, and one tip that we've learned is tilt the motor up and down a little bit, and that'll help get a little extra oil out of the engine. So go ahead and put your fill plug back in, and then the next thing we're going to do is remove the oil filter. So what we try to do actually worked. Draining out the oil first before removing the filter has certainly lessened all of the mess that we made taking that filter off. So before we put the filter on, I'm just going to put a light coating of oil on that gasket. Now the only thing left to do is fill her up, and for this motor, again, we're using amsoil 10W40, and we're going to put in 5.5 liters or 5.8 US quarts. Now we've got all the oil in the motor. Just check the dipstick, make sure you've got the proper amount of oil in there, and then the only thing we have left to do is put both covers on, and then we're ready to go. Now the only other thing you want to do is reset the engine oil light, and to do that you're going to want to insert and remove the safety lanyard 3 times, and you'll hear that long beep to let you know that you've reset the oil. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know if I did anything wrong or if there's anything you would do differently on an oil change on a Suzuki outboard motor. As always guys, thank you for stopping by the channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.